caster, right? That moves a piece to a certain spot. I don't
Yeah.
understand why you did that. That doesn't mean you automatically don't have a reason to place that piece there. That's kind of like the analogy I'm drawing on.
That makes sense. But I stopped believing that God existed this year, like in April, and that was because when I was in the hospital and I was praying to him every night, like begging for him to let me out and let me get better. But nothing was happening. If anything, I was just getting worse. So I started believing in him because he was supposed to be helping me. Like not supposed to be. Like he said, like in the Bible and stuff, it says that like well, it doesn't say it, but what's it called? Does it, like people say that if you pray to God and you like say like that you I used to have faith. Sorry. So like I prayed every night begging for him and stuff and he never helped me. So that's when I like was like iffy about it. And then I started
Hmm.
going to YouTube. None of the stuff that they were saying made any sense and I just couldn't connect the dots. So then I stopped being Christian. And I tried a bunch of other religions and none of them really stuck, if that makes sense.
So you survived your encounter, right, with your sickness? Like you've
Yeah.
gotten better, right? I assume.
Yes.
Is that correct? Have you gotten worse?
I've gotten better. Yeah.
You gotten better, good. So this whole notion that your life is going to be amazing once you become like Christian and start praying, that's not true. That's not always true, at least for some people. If you're familiar with what happened to the apostles, which were Jesus's like immediate followers, so like John, um, like Peter, all those guys, they were executed in the most pretty brutal ways. And it kind of, I see what you're asking. Like, this is a really tough like question of, why would the all-loving, all-powerful God allow really bad things to like happen, right? It's not exactly that he makes them happen. It's that he knows it will happen, but chooses not to intervene, right? And I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I don't know. I'm not. I can't like know his mind. The most I could say is that analogy that I referred to earlier, because he is all knowing. That's all I can really surrender my knowledge to, and that there's a reason that he allows suffering. And suffering too could be what we perceive. Um, like for example, I used to think that me sitting in math class was suffering. Like who would want to be in math class all day, right? That's suffering
Honestly,
to me.
I will
You
fight.
know what I mean?
I love math.
Yeah, that makes fun of you. I cannot stand mathematics. But anyways, I used to perceive that as suffering. But now, being here today, I don't see it as suffering at all. Like I look back and I'm very thankful that I sat in math class despite I thought it was suffering. So like suffering now compared to later could be two different things. You may not view it as suffering. And the problem of evil is again, I don't really know why it happens. I can't really give you a flat out answer. I will say if you're very curious about it and really want like a good answer, there's a very intelligent scholastic named Thomas Aquinas who wrote a lot in the 11th, I'm sorry, the 12th century, and he answers a lot of those questions. He's pretty much one of the founding like theologians for like Western scholasticism and like the modern university system. So if you want a more like concise answer and not like a choppy like Roblox answer like what I'm giving you right now, definitely look into Thomas Aquinas's problem of evil.
Okay. I will, but there's a lot of other people on this line. I'm gonna
All right,
let them ask stuff. Bye.
all
All
right,
right. I'm just saying this guy
all right.
cut
What's
the
happening?
line,
What
and
can
I
I
was
answer
here a
for you?
lot longer than he was. So I think I should get to go
Sorry, I'm
1st.
taking so long to answer these questions. There's a lot to go over.
He cut the line. Can I go first?
Between Catholic, so Roman Catholics are Christians. They're the same thing. They're the same thing. It's just Catholic is a specific type of Christian. So they hold specific beliefs. It's like it's a category of Christian or a denomination.